Here are 3 things you might not know about the creation of Disneyland in honor of the park officially celebrating its 70th anniversary. Number 1, Walt Disney was inspired by attractions around the world. So Walt came up with the idea for Disneyland after taking his daughters to a merry-go-round in Griffith Park, California. However, he decided that a working movie studio didn't provide enough for visitors to do, so he started looking at other places for inspiration for attractions for this new park. And some of the parks he ended up taking inspiration from included Tivoli Gardens in Austria, Colonial Williamsburg, Knott's Berry Farm, and the 1939 New York World's Fair. Number 2, Walt Disney originally struggled to finance the park. Obviously, money to build a theme park was not easy to come by, so he had to come up with ideas to finance the construction of this park. So Walt created a show called Disneyland and went to ABC to ask them if they would air the show. They agreed, and in return the network agreed to help finance the park. This also created a close partnership between Disney and the ABC network, which led to Disney later on buying the network. In addition, Walt had to come up with other ideas to raise capital for the park, so him and his brother Roy came up with the idea to rent out shops on Main Street USA, which is how Main Street USA ended up having things like a working Bank of America branch and a lingerie shop. And finally, number 3, Disneyland was basically built by a retired Navy vet. One of the first people Walt was looking to hire to help build the park was someone with a naval background to help build the Mark Twain steamboat, which led him to be introduced to Joe Fowler, a retired Navy admiral. And after meeting him, Walt hired Fowler to basically be the construction boss and main engineer of the Disneyland project, which Fowler took very seriously and helped finish the project in just a year and a day, with construction starting on July 16, 1954, and the park officially opening on July 17, 1955. But Fowler did it and was able to build the park within Walt's rigorous timeline. And 70 years later, we're officially celebrating its anniversary. So cheers to Disneyland for 70 great years and hopefully many, many more to come.